Hello, welcome to Larry Master Architect YouTube channel. Last week, we launched our course Certified Kubernetes Administrator in redpeppy.com. I will launch the next course called Certified Kubernetes Security Specialist CKS on December 1st, 2020. It's a new certification from CNCF. The prereq for this certification is CKA. Currently, this CKA certification is in beta state. CNCF plans to launch this certification sometime between November 15 and 20. This security certification is very important to face the new economy. In 2021, it will be the most sought after certification from DevOps perspective. You apply for jobs, you look for new opportunities. I believe most of the employers will ask for this Certified Kubernetes Security Specialist certification. In this video, I am going to explain the syllabus of CKS. Some details are yearly. When those details will become clear, I will post a new video. However, this video content will help you to start preparing for the CKS certification. Let's get started. About the Master Cloud Architect Trainer. My name is Lawrence Manikam. I have 24 years of experience in infrastructure, applications, and IT operations. I consulted with more than 40 clients in USA and Canada in the last 2 decades. I am the founder of KubeWriter Inc. It's a multi-cloud DevOps provisioning company. Our product provision Kubernetes in multiple clouds with Docker, Podman, Helm, Istio, and CyberArk Conjur. Redpeppy.com is a new initiative. The plan is to publish cloud computing and cloud native courses. Certified Kubernetes Security Specialist syllabus. It's a new exam. CNCF plans to launch the exam sometime between November 15 and November 20 of this year. Skills measured: cluster setup 10%, cluster hardening 15%, system hardening 15%, minimize microservice vulnerabilities 20%, supply chain security 20%, monitoring, logging, and security 20%. Cluster setup. 2 important components in the cluster setup is network policy and how to verify platform binaries before deploying. In this exam, they will ask you to create security policies to restrict access in the Kubernetes level. How to protect ingress objects using security control. How to validate binaries such as kubelet and kubeadm before deploying into the environment. How to minimize the use of GUI elements. If you have planned to install Web UI dashboard, how to minimize it and improve efficiency and security using command line tools. Cluster hardening. Kubernetes API is the heart of Kubernetes. If an attacker gains control to Kubernetes API, they can take full control of your Kubernetes environment. So this exam will ask you how to restrict access to Kubernetes API. Role-based access control is very important to have security discipline in an organization. Update Kubernetes frequently. Whenever Kubernetes comes up with new releases, how to update those patches securely. System hardening. We do system hardening for a very long time. Minimize host OS footprint. Remove unnecessary services such as FTP, Telnet, development packages, third-party packages. We have to learn how to harden the system by removing those packages and services. How to minimize external access to the network using network security group, application security group in the cloud, how to use the firewall, again, how to use the network policies. IP tables, we have to learn and practice all of them. Two packages are important, AppArmor and SecComp. AppArmor is a kernel package that controls access between different application flow. SecComp controls the application from making unnecessary system calls. It is important to install and practice these two packages in a Kubernetes environment for this exam. Minimize microservice vulnerabilities, 20%. Set up appropriate OS level security domains. How to manage Kubernetes secrets. Use container runtime sandboxes in multi-tenant environments. How to implement pod-to-pod encryption by use of MTLS. Mostly for the type of pod-to-pod encryption, we use service mesh tools. This one, you have to do it using a container network interface plugin or whatever suggested ways that will come in my course. Supply chain security, 20%. How to minimize base image footprint. Choosing the right base image, removing unnecessary packages, unnecessary system calls from the base image. Secure your supply chain. Whitelist image registries. Sign and validate images. Docker Container Trust is a good example for signing and validating container images. Use static analysis of user workloads. Scan images for known vulnerabilities. Monitoring, logging, and runtime security, 20%. Perform behavioral analytics of syscall process and file activities. If we have systemctl start kubelet, how to see the behavior of the start process and how to see the container level start and stop processes. Threats within physical infrastructure, apps, networks, data, users, and workloads should be detected. Find out attack surface and detect how to avoid those attacks. Immutability of containers at runtime is very important to practice, and how to use audit logs to monitor access. In my CKS course, I will cover all these things practically. So the course will guarantee you to pass this CKS certification. I put a simple graphical representation. All 20%, system hardening 15, cluster hardening 15, cluster setup 10%. I believe the expected passing score will be 66% and above. In order to pass the exam, you had to be thorough on these three topics, 15, 15, and 10. 40% you have to gain here. Then focus more on microservices and other two chapters very well. You can easily get 66% and pass the CKS exam. Again, my course will cover all these pointers. Some information about the exam. 2 hours exam. Exam cost $300 US. total questions 15 to 20. Scoring pattern, each question weigh between 4% and 9%. Passing score, we expect 66% and above, just like CKA. Registration to be determined. Exam mode, online proctor, you can do it from home. Certification validity 3 years. Exam can be taken within 12 months from the registration date. On failure, you can take one more free take. Exam platform, Ubuntu 18+, Kubernetes 1.19, hands-on exam just like CKA. Prerequisite. The only prerequisite for this exam is CKA certification. You must pass CKA certification to become eligible for Certified Kubernetes Security Specialist exam appearance. I give coupons as an introductory offer. For the CKA course, I give 33% off. Use the coupon CKA RedPappy. For the CKA course, I take pre-orders. As of now, I got 15 pre-orders. I give 50% off during the pre-order time. Use promo code CKS RedPappy. Go to redpappy.com and order the CKA course and start practicing CKA and pass the certification. Also pre-order the CKA course and clear the certification when it will come up. These two certifications will change your career for good in 2021. Good luck.